Welcome to UC Today. My name's David Dungay. We are here reporting live from Enterprise Connect. It's 2023. I'm here with Travis from Bandwidth. I've just about got through that introduction, Travis. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks so much for having me on.
Fantastic. So, Bandwidth, you've got some fantastic news this week around your new launch, Maestro, aimed at CIOs and solving some of their challenges. We're going to get into the product launch in a moment, but I really want to dig around those challenges your CIOs are experiencing.
Yeah, so everything we do here at Bandwidth is really driven around solving telecomplexity. It's a phrase that we've kind of coined here that mashes up telecom and complexity, which is exactly what we're at the root of doing, right? So we're trying to figure out how do we solve telecomplexity for our CIOs. They're overcoming these 5 challenges that we've identified through research, through conversations, through being in this industry for such a long period of time. The very first one of those is how do they accelerate their cloud migrations? You look around, everybody's trying to figure out how do I make sense of my on-prem, my cloud, and then hybrid and everything in between. So really trying to figure out how to accelerate that move to the cloud. The second challenge is just figuring out when they're moving to the cloud, how do they integrate these best-in-breed sort of tools? All of the different providers that are on the show floor here, with all of their new awesome AI and different verification and fraud detection capabilities, how do I pull all of that together and really make sense of it? The third being, operational resiliency. How do I make sense of it, make it all work together, while also making sure it doesn't break apart? Right, so big piece there. A fourth for us is just disaster recovery. So can I implement failover? Can I do all of this in the cloud? Do I have a single point of control for making all of these changes? And then the last piece is just simplifying, right? Management simplicity through one cloud platform that can help them really dial it in, connect, create, and then compose the call flows that they're looking to compose.
Fantastic. So let's talk about Maestro more specifically now. A very exciting launch for Bandwidth. How is Maestro solving those challenges you talked about? Maybe you could highlight some of those key features as well along the way.
Yeah, you bet. So Maestro is our next generation communications cloud. It really is a platform that helps enterprise CIOs fix all of those challenges I just walked through. What we do is we build on top of our global connectivity, our global network. So we've got reach across the world in 60 plus countries. We've got PSTN replacement in over 38 countries and territories. And so expansive reach and control through one single provider. So we built on top of that the ability to bring different channels for voice into a call center or into that communications tech stack. We've added capabilities like call verification to help identify fraud and spoof scores and identify, what needs to be treated a little bit differently. What kind of business logic should we sort of put into the call flow to help mitigate some of that gets passed on to the agents themselves, right? And then we've added conversational AI, these integrations with these best-in-class AI platforms that are out there today. And if you've got a chat bot that you've already built and you want to integrate it into your call flow, we've got the ability to do that through a component that we call AI Bridge as part of Maestro. And then it's got to go somewhere at the end, right? If it can't be resolved by the virtual agent, we want to be able to pass it along to a human agent that can really take that all the way home. And so we've got these unique duets that work with the leading CCaaS providers, and then also integrations with UCaaS providers. So it's really this entire ecosystem of partners and integrations. And then we pull it all together with this really key differentiator, which is a visual builder that you're able to drag and drop really through a low-code, no-code editor. Really kind of the first of its kind from a carrier and a CPaaS provider. Bandwidth is this unique blend where we own and operate our own network and also deliver it through software and bring this regulatory expertise to the table as well. So you combine all of this together with one unique platform with all of these different integrations, and you get Bandwidth Maestro. We're really excited. It's already been named a finalist from the judges here at Enterprise Connect for the best of or best overall, as well as the CX innovation. So excited to see where that goes. Excited to have lots of conversations here this week while we're talking to enterprises.
Maybe you could talk a little bit more about the expertise that Bandwidth has for those people that might not know Bandwidth and how you're leveraging that expertise to really bring this product Maestro to life.
Yeah, it's a really great question. So obviously brand new thing for us, right? Just announced it today. But we're not new to this space. We've been in telecom, we've been in the CPaaS industry for years, over 20 plus years in this space. really started our foundations working with a lot of those internet giants, the leaders in this market, and built and co-created solutions with them, helped build out a nationwide network, expanded globally. We've added automation capabilities along the way, and really it's that co-creation and that mentality of working directly with those leaders has given us insight into what is the market yearning for, what do they need, and how can we help fill a unique gap that exists in the market today. A couple different solutions that exist that really don't necessarily get at the root of the challenges that we talked about at the very beginning of this conversation, right? You can go and kind of do it all yourself. That creates a whole bunch of issues and challenges. Or you can kind of go a single vendor solution where, if you're locked in and you're not choosing and kind of composing and picking and mashing everything together through a solution like Maestro, you're kind of limited to what that one provider is able to give you. They may have a limited or a locked-in roadmap, and you're kind of stuck with what they've what they've got on their list. And so we've envisioned a different path for enterprises where they're able to pick and choose. We want them to be able to realize their vision for what a truly composable enterprise solution looks like for them, and we've done that with Maestro.
Fantastic. Well, Travis, thank you so much for talking to me, and enjoy the rest of the show.
You bet. Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
And thank you for watching. You've been watching me, David Dungay, on UC Today.